a group of 44 NGOs. I think you have the information with you. If you haven't, it's at the back of the room. Have come together to take very seriously what has caused this downgrading of Suhakam to happen. And this is not done here, not done at the region, it's done at the highest level possible, at the international level.
Well, you may wonder what this whole issue of downgrading is really. From 21st to 23rd of April 2008, the International Coordinating Committee of National Human Rights Institutions, the ICC, they carried out a re-accreditation exercise. I'm just going to briefly explain to you what the ICC is. The ICC is an international body, a representative body of national human rights institutions. Yeah, it is set up to strengthen and create national human rights institutions. So in April 2008, this ICC Coordinating Committee carried out its periodic review, and the session in April was on Suhakam as well, among other national human rights institutions. And the ICC found that Suhakam was actually not fully in compliance with Paris principles. And they recommended, and I quote, they recommended Suhakam to, and I quote, provide in writing within 1 year from April 2008, to provide the documentary evidence deemed necessary to establish its continued conformity with the Paris principles, unquote. Failing which, Suhakam will be downgraded to B. If the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia Act 1999 is not amended with regards to these recommendations within 1 year, then Suhakam will be downgraded to B from A. What does it mean? It means that Suhakam, as a national human rights institution, among others, will not have its right to participate in the regular session of the UN Human Rights Council. Now, say that Suhakam does not within 1 year show improvement, the government doesn't amend the act, the Suhakam Act, then it will be seen as not in compliance with the Paris principles. So, not in compliance with Paris principles means that Suhakam will be stripped off its full membership from the APF, which means that it will not have voting power in voting right in the decision-making body of the APF, which is the Forum Council. Now, these are the consequence of the downgrading of Suhakam should the government ignore the recommendations given by the ICC.
So the recommendations that are given by the 44 NGOs who have actually signed this statement are 6. The first one is regarding the structural autonomy of Suhakam from the government. We are recommending that Suhakam should report directly to the Parliament and not to the Prime Minister's department. And secondly, the area of concern, which is also highlighted by the ICC, number 2 in our press statement, on page 2 as well, it's regarding the transparency in terms of the selection of the commissioners. We are recommending that the government look seriously into establishing a search committee. Now, the job of the search committee is to actually find suitable candidates, and the people who should comprise the search committee, we are recommending that it should comprise members of parliament and civil society members, trade unions members, and also concerned social and professional groups. We also would like to emphasize that the powers under Section 12.2, which is the powers of Suhakam to hold inquiries. So at the moment, you're having the Cheras toll inquiry going on in Suhakam. But what actually happens is that in reality, since Suhakam has been set up, it has only held 4 inquiries. The one that is going on now in Cheras is the 5th inquiry. Now, Normally, the reason for Suhakam not wanting to carry on an inquiry is because there is a case pending in court. For example, that was the reason that was given by Suhakam to not hold an inquiry into the Batu Buruk shooting incident. The Suhakam reports should actually be debated in Parliament, because at the moment, if you look at this Act, the Human Rights Commission on Malaysia Act, it only says that the report has to be tabled. So Suhakam has been dutifully tabling its report every year. In fact, for the 2007 report, it was tabled in May, but it's never debated. So what is the point of having a report which has certain strong recommendations not being debated by members of Parliament who are actually our elected representatives?
I just want to make one comment. As have been informed by John just now, that the Suhakam is the local host, is the host of the Asia Pacific Forum on National Human Rights Institutions in Kuala Lumpur on July 28 to July 31st. And the occasion will be officiated by the Deputy Prime Minister, Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak. And I think this is the NGOs call on the Deputy Prime Minister to use this occasion to pledge to the international community that Malaysian government will adhere to the recommendations of the ICC to ensure that the Suhakam will be made an independent and effective human rights institution in the country. I think this is an excellent opportunity for the Malaysian government to make this important commitment, to show that Malaysian government does have the political will to protect and promote human rights in the country.